Hello, everyone. Okay, we're back after that minor server interruption. So it seems that we've pretty much gone through the whole base, right, Ceruza?
Yeah, most of the main base.
Well, that main facility. We haven't touched what's over there and over there and over there and over there and what's up here. Dun 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 dun. So this is, as you mentioned before, your thingamajiggy that does the whatchamacallit with the bits and the bobs, right?
Exactly, I couldn't have put it better myself.
So this is your crystal growth acceleration setup. This is how you automated the growth of your pure pure Certus quartz crystals and your Fluix crystals, correct?
Yes. This is essentially just a ad hoc network. I could have done this with something like the quantum bridge if I wanted to,
Okay.
but the ender chests don't require any power, so I figured I'd cheat a little bit. But essentially what this is just a remote network that performs the single task of growing my seeds, and then they get teleported back into the base. And I have it up here because I don't want to drag the seeds out of the water with my maggot ring, and I also don't want to hear this horrible noise.
That constant ticking. So
Yeah,
that's actually an interesting way of doing it using the item transfer node here against the water just to pick up the items after they grow. So how does it know not to pick it up while it's in seed form? Do you have a filter onto it?
yeah. If you click the transfer node, you'll see there's an item filter. I use this quite liberally because they're very good at designating exactly what a transfer node's supposed to do. So
Oh, okay, I
this
see it,
transfer
yeah.
node is essentially programmed to pick these things out of the water.
And then pop them back in the chest.
Exactly.
And then you have a filter on the other one, I'm assuming that knows to pick the seeds out and throws them to the atom dropper?
Exactly.
Ah, neat. Yeah, that ticking would get quite annoying.
Oh yes. Might wanna drop down a little bit so you don't have to listen to it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is I guess your playtime.
It is, it is. See, I have to keep on hovering and hovering so I
Yeah,
don't kill myself when I hit the ground. Okay,
you're
so,
low tech.
yeah. So let's see here, where was it? I think, okay, yep. So here we are, we're back in the power production room you got here.
Okay, I'm coming. I had no idea where you actually went, so I'm here
Uh-huh.
now.
Okay, so, wait, is this the room I want to be in? I don't know. I don't know how to get around your base.
Which room do you want to be in?
I want to be in the other control room. I think this is the one. Haha,
It's
I found it.
hello.
Yes, I found it. Okay, so you mentioned in here somewhere that you had ad hoc network running downstairs that was connected into the whole inscriber section.
Um,
Was that it?
yeah, the ad hoc. This is the ender chest, which connects to the ad hoc network up in the sky.
Okay, so that's the one. So that brings down your fluix crystals and your pure crystals.
Yes.
And then in here you just have your inscriber, which throws that in. So these here are just gonna prop in the resource it needs to make the crystal.
Exactly. Oh no, these inscribers make the processors. Um,
Yep.
Most of the things for the crystals are done in the AE and then just exported into the chest and processed up in the sky.
Oh, okay.
So these inscribers, they're separate because they do their own thing. This is a pretty poor setup in general, but I'll improve on it later and I'll show you in a later video how I optimized it and sped it
Okay.
up considerably. But essentially, like the core idea of automating the seeds is that you make the seeds that are required to make the crystals, you put them in the chest, up there in the sky, the transfer node picks it up, puts it in water, waits until they are crystals,
Uh-oh.
and then just exports them back into the chest. And this export bus here, import bus, knows to only pull out the finished crystals, if you look. It's filtered. So it's never going to pull out seeds. That
Oh,
way,
okay.
it works just handy.
And then I noticed in here that you have basically an array of alloy smelters, and it seems that instead of putting an interface to each, you have one interface that can import into three.
Exactly.
So it's sort of the
Um,
same idea I did with my ME, but with the molecular assemblers and the interfaces.
I don't actually know what you did, but if you have a wrench and hold it in your hand, and you'll see the cables running through the walls.
Oh, nice. So, oh, okay, there you go. So it's all facets. Is that what they're called?
What? Sorry.
Facades. That's it.
Yes.
All facades.
Um, this
Dang.
is actually, as you can tell as well, there are no import buses on the machines that are automated. I pull the items out of the machines, and I put them into this interface. Most people don't know that the interface will automatically import anything that's put into it into the network. So
Yeah.
if you have any random garbage on you and you just put it in one of the open slots beneath the arrows, it'll get automatically imported into the network.
Yeah. Yep. This is true.
This way, we can use 4 channels for these 5 machines instead of using 4 channels for interfaces and then 5 additional channels for the machines for import buses. So it's a very, very nice way of conserving channels.
And with the new way with applied energistics and channels, you have to become very creative with how you set things up.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest parts actually. I really enjoy the new applied energistics. I think it adds a lot of gameplay value.
Well, it makes you think more like the IT nerds, which most of us are. It's now like your networking. You know, your cable can only handle so many connections, and you have to figure which runs are going to go to which places and how many machines are in each place. So you have to figure what kind of cable you need to run and how many channels and how you're going to try to conserve it. And
Yeah. So it's just like our work, aren't we sad people?
we come in here to play a game that's just like work.
Yeah.
That's that's dedication, baby, dedication.
I would call it something completely different, but you know.
Yeah, most people just call it sad.
Yup.
Okay, so here's my next area of question. I am down at your sugarcane farm. How
Okay.
friggin' long did it take to do this? Seriously,
Um,
this is insane, dude.
uh, all in all, making the walls and the floor and everything, it took maybe 90 minutes, maybe, I'd say.
But I mean, like, this isn't one large farm. By the looks of it, you have it sectioned off into four groups here.
Yeah, these harvesters have the max upgrade on them.
So you got
They
four
overlap a little
emeralds.
bit.
Dang,
Yeah, they overlap a little bit, but I needed 4 to be able to cover the entire area.
that's insane. This is a huge amount of sugar.
Yeah, and as you can see, if you hover towards the top, what's the top thing called? Roof. There you go. Ceiling even.
That thing above you,
There,
you know, the
nothing,
sky.
nothing grows to the top, right? So everything is efficiently harvested. There's no waste. Even though they're not all on level 1, nothing ever reaches level 3. So everything
Nice.
that can be taken out of this farm is taken out of this farm, which I'm really happy about.
Dang. Okay, so where was the next room?
A little bit of like neat information here. If you open the ender chest, these are the ender chests that I use for the power plant network. As you can see on the left side, there's dirt and fertilizer in it, but
Yep.
it's not getting pulled out. But if you take half a stack of fertilizer, you can see what happens. Oops, automatically gets refilled. That's a little trick with interfaces and Steve's Factory Manager I can show you in a little bit.
Okay.
But these chests are also the chests that supply the materials for the forestry farms. I sort of ran out of ender chest colors, so I had to become a little bit more efficient.
Well, you have 16 colors and you've used them all.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm in the tree farm now. I think this is not where I want to be. I think where was it?
I'm not sure where you want to be.
Ah, back in the power plant area. Perfect. See, I'm figuring it out. I'm getting your base situated here.
Yeah.
Okay then, so I'm assuming that the one thing that you have here that makes all this mat thing work so magically is this machine inventory manager.
Yes.
Strange
This is a
whispers of
nightmare.
secrets. So what does this do? Because I am a complete noob to this thing, and I don't even want to touch it, to be honest.
Better not. What you can do, if you go, for instance, if you click on, let's find an interesting one so that I can look smarter than I am. If you click on the fermenter one,
Do I like click on fermenter or click on the little arrow?
if you click on the little arrow, it'll like become bigger,
Okay, I
and
got
then
it.
you click on the arrow where it says content, and then you click on the text, and you'll get teleported into the
Whoa.
group.
That, wow.
So
Did you
this,
do this?
yeah, this took hours. I can tell you, because I've changed it. Like this power plant is probably the thing that I've spent the most time on this base. I don't really like big reactors because it's sort of a one block solution, if you will, and I'm not really a big fan of those. So instead of making a big reactor, I tried to see how much power I could produce just doing this. I'm pretty sure I could produce like 40,000 RF per tick if I wanted to, but there's no real need.
So then,
Um,
how does this connect to everything? Is there like a card or something, or that you have to right click on and put in there? Like,
you're standing on it.
I'm standing on it.
I'm standing on it.
Oh, dang.
It's a machine floor. It's cool, right?
Oh, that is sick.
Yeah,
That is really cool.
I love it.
So everything that touches this floor, and the manager is obviously a block in the floor.
Yeah.
So everything that's on this, is there like a certain, like, do you have to put in upgrades into that thing to make it handle so much flooring, or could you literally build it a 64 by 64 if you want it with no issue?
There's no issues. It's a very resource efficient mod as well. So this chunk, as you can see, this is built inside one chunk, this power
Yep.
plant. It's actually one of the chunks in the world with least tick lag. The tick lag in this is 99% produced by the dynamos, not by the cabling at all.
Well, yeah, just because of the actual movement of the dominoes.
Yeah. Since they have to do some math when they're producing power and whatnot.
Yeah, so you're feeding these suckers blaze powder with biomass to produce energy.
Yeah. One bucket of biomass inside these things without upgrades is 50,000 RF. Sorry, 500,000 RF.
That's insane. That's a lot of power.
Yeah, and then they're upgraded as well to make it more efficient and also to make them take less space. These things actually produce 160 RF per tick each.
Okay.
Something is wrong.
So then my question is I don't see any fluid ducts here or any fluid conduit in here to transfer it. Is it all transferred through the inventory cable? 4?
It's all transferred with Steve's Factory Manager, yeah.
So the 4 transfers all the stuff from one thing to the other. So that's why there's
Exactly.
no item conduits or anything on any of these devices. It's only just power running into them.
Mm-hmm. And that's what makes it very lag efficient. Low lag, I guess.
Legless. Not Legolas.
Legolas.
No, not
Legolas.
legless. No, legless.
A legless. Just look at me for a while. Think about this. A legless Lego Legolas. Blows your mind.
Dude. That's like, whoa.
And you can put the engines right next to each other because of this neat redstone conduit that you can run next to the power conduits.
So,
I really like Ender.io.
so is the redstone conduit used to determine which ones come on and off when you want them to?
Exactly. If you come over to this thing, it's
The
broken
power
right now
monitor.
for God knows what reason. There's always something broken in this base. But
13,311 RF attack output.
that's how much the base is using right now.
Dang.
Oh, I understand what's wrong. So now it should turn the engines off? Please turn the engines off. Turn the engines off.
Power off!
Can I have my wrench back, please?
There you go. I don't have a wrench.
Die! Power your monitor!
I don't have a wrench. That was my wrench.
I gave you this one. Oh, there you go. All the engines are down.
As you killed the power monitor.
Yeah, because this is the
Oh, I guess he
engine
did.
control. If you click on this, and you click on the redstone tab, you'll see that it will allow you to specify when it will emit a redstone signal. So right now, it's programmed to emit a redstone signal
When
if
75%.
Yeah,
Or less.
exactly. So it'll allow the capacitor bank to run low, and then it'll activate the engines. This is very fuel efficient, and it's also lag efficient, because these aren't running when they don't need to be, which is something I'm a big fan of.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And we didn't touch this in the tour, but this is a quantum link chamber, and it links to secret places that you don't get to see yet.
What? Are you holding out on me? You're holding out on me. For that,
Yep.
I'm going to whack you with my wrench.
No,
Ow,
please.
that hurt. That hurt me. Ow!
I guess
Stop
they
hitting
call it
me.
Mystery,
Stop hitting me.
Mystery loves company, right?
I guess. Stop hitting me back.
Stop hitting me! Stop touching me!
Don't go away. Mom, he's got cooties.
You can't see me.
I beat you with my
Okay.
steak.
So, do you have any more interesting questions? You just say like something very vague, and then I talk for 5 minutes about random bullshit.
It works. That's the whole point of this Q&A. Okay, so one thing that I have no two friggin' clues about is this blood magic, and I want to ask you about the super secret spell.
Oh yeah, we didn't show that, did we?
You told me not to click onto it, but I wanted to click onto it, but you told me not to click onto it.
Let's go somewhere. Actually, let's just go to the bottom of the base.
Now you tell me now I'm all the way up here.
Sorry. We need blocks.
Can we box?
I'm gonna do something stupid. You should never really use this in the overworld. This is called the Destroyer of Worlds. This tool that Dries has made.
Okay, so where should I be? At the basement?
Yeah. Can you see me? I'm over by our wither cage.
I'm down here. By your wither cage. Okay. Oh, wither cage.
Hello. Yeah. Ooh, hello. Idiot.
Sucker.
Okay. So, you see this little ball that I have here? This is something you should never ever click in the overworld. But I'm gonna give it to you now.
Oh god, no.
And you can only click in this direction, okay?
Only in this direction.
Only in this direction.
Oh, Jesus.
If you click any other direction, I will do things to you that you will never forget. Okay?
Well, I don't know. There was this one time in college.
Alright, go nuts, mate.
Wait, Destroyer of Worlds. So I just like stand here and click it?
Yep.
What the? That. I clicked this way. What the hell happened over
You
here?
clicked the wrong way. This is why we don't use it in the base.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Just spam it this way, I guess.
Whoa!
like
It's
that?
kind of like the blood magic pick.
More or less. You mean the equivalent exchange, the red matter one?
Yeah, whatever, the one that does like that 9 by 9 by 9 area.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me if I was to go up into your control room and with this right now and right click it?
There would be hell.
Ha, you don't know where I am now. I'm destroyer of worlds. Ooh, this looks like a pretty room. Nope.
Please, peace.
Ooh, sugarcane, eh?
No! No! Leave my sugarcane alone!
Ooh, pretty trees.
I'm coming to get you!
Ah! Run away!
I don't know where you are. Ah! I have like 5 FPS, so this is not fair.
Okay, you can have it back. There you go.
It's such a lovely instrument. I didn't get it. I guess I'm lagging
No,
maybe.
I threw you cobble and ran.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
I was like, here you go. Run away.
Thank you. Oh my god, I almost clicked it.
Could you, we fall through the floor.
I would have destroyed this entire secondary base. That's not good.
Your power capacitor bank would have been shot.
It would indeed have been Rippery node.
You didn't need it anyway, right?
Nope.
Uh,
Actually, fuck this. As of like not very long ago, the rules have changed and we're only allowed to have 8 capacitor banks each.
really?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because I only have like a 4x4. I
That's 8.
or not 4x4.
8 are allowed.
1x4.
I think we said 8, so you should be good.
Yeah.
This is 6, I think, so that should be
Yeah,
good.
you're at 30 million, so it's 6.
I am following my own rules.
Yay! Go rules.
Okay, so more questions?
Yeah. So this is what, just a small little harvester for ore berries.
Essence berries. These
Essence
actually
berries,
produce experience.
Yeah.
And they're imported into the ME network, and then over here, near the enchanting stuff that we were talking about before, they get exported into this autonomous activator, which eats them, which produces little orbs.
And the
I
vacuum
guess, of
hopper
XP.
sucks them up. So that's how we get the
Exactly, into
dancing
the drum.
balls over here.
No, the dancing balls came from this stupid XP shower.
Ah.
But like you can see, we have 4,300 XP buckets in the drum, which is a lot. It'll last you for a good amount of enchants, I can guarantee you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
4
this
million.
over here is actually
4 million millibuckets.
no, it's yeah, so 4,000 buckets. This is actually the network I was talking to you about, the subnetwork, which stores all the enchanted books.
Oh, okay.
You can see the drive over here.
Okay. So this is just a regular crafting table?
Exactly. This is the extra utilities auto crafting. All you have to do, if you look behind it, like this is the transfer node, and that's where you have to get your perspective. The transfer node is looking that way, and behind it, behind the crafting table, you have the equivalent of a 9x9. It can be any inventory almost. Sorry, a 3x3 crafting grid. So you could actually use this to mass craft pickaxes or chests or whatever you need to have a lot of.
Okay. Neat. It's definitely an interesting way of doing it instead of having your ME system just constantly craft it, right?
I tried doing that, but I ended up with issues.
Okay then.
Storage
Yeah,
issues.
that would do
Like,
it.
it can't handle having so many blocks in the storage buffer at the same time. I'd have to build like a stupidly large crafting pylon.
Yeah. That would probably, yeah, that's a lot of resources. Because I know trying to craft a couple of pieces for me takes a couple hundred Certus, right?
Yeah, the 64K
Yeah.
ones take a lot, and they take a lot of redstone and all that stuff. It's just a big mess.
Okay, so my final question for you then, and I'm sure people have other questions and comments will come up, and we probably have to come back to a couple things so other people have questions. But the next question is we've done this complex here. What else is there to see?
There is quite a bit. Do you have an Opus map?
I do. It's a little round circle here in my right hand corner.
Um, can you get like a big map
I don't
overview?
know. I don't think I've ever fixed the key bondings for it. What's the key for it?
Okay, so I guess I can't tease you too much, but there's a witchery area, there's a Thaumcraft area. I don't think Flawlzz actually knows about the witchery area yet, so that's a secret for him. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video.
Shh.
I intend to put some curses on him. Don't tell him. Don't
Don't tell him anything.
him.
It's a bad way to sneaky.
There's So there's some enchanted forests. There is a to be built massive biodome where we're gonna breed trees. There's a lot of stuff planned. There's like a torture tower that's gonna be built. There's a massive wall that reaches around our compound. There's gonna be a vineyard. There's a lot of stuff.
Dang.
A lot of stuff is under construction. We're very much about having fun, me and Flawlzz. So we'll work on something until we feel like it's a little bit boring or we've done it for too long, and then we'll go on working on something else.
Well then, that sounds like I will definitely need to come back. But just taking a quick fly around here of the outside. Not going down anywhere. I'm up in the clouds looking around. So there's your giant wall. You can see it there. It's being built out. Is this the walls of Mordor?
Essentially, yeah.
Are you gonna build it all the way? King Slime! Oh my.
You're gonna have to give that guy a 1v1.
Ooh.
My potato is like so warm that it's hurting my hands at the moment.
Okay. No worries. I like the house. See, there's so much to see in this area that we're definitely going to have to come back and finish off the rest of it with a part 3, I believe. So then, coming over to you sitting on your green dragon.
Yay! Of course, worth noting, everything you've seen today has been built, like anything that looks nice has been built by Flawlzz.
So, all the architecture outside here.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
I just build squares and square corridors.
Okay, so this is it. Come here. Come into the mouth of the dragon.
Ooh, okay. Am I in the wrong dragon?
No, you're here beside me. There we are.
You're invisible.
I'm not invisible. I can see you. You're behind me. Where are you going?
I don't see you.
I'm at the front of it. See, this is my mad skills, my low techness. I'm invisible. Ah, I can see you, but you can't hit me.
Oh no, there you just spawned. Nice. Hello.
I haven't friggin' moved. Okay then, cool. So, thank you very much, Ceruza, for the tour of the base. I guess I will have to, I don't know. I'm in like third person view here, so I'm trying to navigate this thing. Here, take your thingy jig. Hopefully I threw it at you. Okay, so thank you very much for the tour. I hope people that watch this enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun. It was a blast. So thank you very much for your time.
Anytime. It's fun to have you around, brother.
And don't look at me like that. I'm trying to give an exit here.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Go back to the throat. Go deeper. Deep throat it. Okay. Don't break it.
Totally meant to do that, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Ceruza's just noticed the deep throat destroyer. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And look forward to doing part 3 where we tour the rest of this beautiful facility that has grown up here behind the walls of Ceruza and Flawlzz. So thank you, and have a great day. Goodbye.
Goodbye!